Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Thursday. So yesterday, you guys got to see all those awesome Marty Brodeur cards that I got from the one and only Collects over on Instagram. And today, as the intro has stated, we are going to be taking a look at some of the cards that didn't make it into my top 10 for this year. And this is a little bit I like to call the runners-up. Well, actually, here I wrote the runner-ups, but I found out it's actually the runners-up. This is a card show, not a grammar show. You guys know what I'm talking about. So yes, so these are 10 cards that did not make it into my top 10 list for this year. And I'm happy to say that all 10 cards that were on my list for this year have been amassed. I actually got the last card I needed in the mail this afternoon. So tomorrow I will be doing my top 10 pickups of 2022. And that's probably going to be my last video of this year. So, very, very happy to accomplish that. So, without further ado, let's crack the old box open, pull the cards out, and see what made the list. So, kicking this list off in the 10 spot, we have a card that I actually acquired quite recently. It's a card that I never thought I was going to acquire so easily, but lo and behold, it happened, and it just so happens to be this little guy right here, the 21-22 Upper Deck Series 1 Trevor Zegras Young Gun rookie card. I mentioned I got this in a trade from a fella on Trading Card Database. I offered up some stuff, and I saw he had this for trade, and I was like, I messaged him too. I was joking around with him. I was like, I was gonna actually put the Zegras in the trade, but I didn't think you would go for it. And then he writes me back. He goes, "Oh, if you want the Zegras, go for it." And I was just like, "Oh, yeah, okay, sure." So, yeah. Now, if only I was able to get the frickin' Cole Caulfield Young Gun as easily as I got this guy, I would be a very, very happy camper. Oh, well. That's the way she goes, I guess. Anyway, let's keep going. So in spot number 9, we have a card that I actually pulled myself. I bought a random pack from Walmart, and I forget how far back the episode is where I actually pulled this, but considering I don't pull parallels quite often going by the stuff that I rip, when I got this, I was extremely happy, especially because of the player who's on the card. And I'm talking about my 2022 Topps 35th anniversary 1987 Topps insert blue parallel of the one and only Mr. Jackie Roosevelt Robinson. Yes, sir. When I pulled this, I was very excited because, again, I don't pull inserts and stuff very often, so to some pulling this, they would probably be like, "Oh, well, yeah, okay, it's the blue parallel, cool, you know." But to me, this was very, very cool, and especially since it's Jackie Robinson, it's the Dodgers, blue on blue. It's so fitting. So yeah, it was a no-brainer that this was going to be on the list as one of my favorite cards that I acquired this year. Moving on. So here in the 8th spot is a card that I acquired from Twitter, actually. And let's just say this card has been around the block a few times. It's probably got a few stories to tell because it looks like it's been through the war, but I don't care because it's still awesome in my eyes, and that is, of course, my 1966 Topps Batman card number 1, Batman rookie card. Yes, this is a Batman rookie card, and card number 2 in this set is Robin, the Boy Wonder, and I found out that that Robin card is actually Robin's rookie card. So I am actually in the process of trying to acquire that card, and it might, just by chance, make it onto my top 10 list for 2023, which I will be putting out a video on what I'm going to be hunting down within the next week or so. So I know you guys enjoy those little videos I put together. So yes, in spot number 8, we have the very, very weathered Batman rookie card. Carrying on. So here in spot number 7, lucky number 7, we have a card that I've wanted to add to my collection for quite some time, and excuse me, when I was in Plattsburgh, not the last time I went, but the time before, which was in April, I believe it was. Was it April? Anyway, the second to last time I was in Plattsburgh, I hit up a, well, there it's called a antique mall. Basically, it's like a thrift store, and I love thrift stores, especially when I walk into one, and in one of the display cases, I spot a few baseball cards. Because if I spot a few baseball cards, I know somewhere throughout the rest of the store, I'll probably find cards, littered here and there. And lo and behold, out of all the cards that I saw at this antique mall, this card, as soon as I laid eyes on it, I knew it was coming home with me. And it's none other than the 1973 Topps Roberto Clemente. I know this is a very sought-after card with a lot of collectors. And for me, I've always wanted one because, just to have any Roberto Clemente, anything in your collection is awesome. But this card in particular is a special one because it's actually Clemente's last card, because in 73 we all know what happened, unfortunately. He was in I believe it was a airplane or helicopter crash, and that was the end of his life. So And also, I always found this card very ominous because the way the picture is taken, like, you don't really see a lot of his face. It's kind of like shadowed out. So it kind of has like a bit of an ominous look to it. And I've always liked this card because on the stats on the back for 1954, it shows that, he was with the Montreal Royals. And, I am a Montreal native, born and raised, and so anytime I see Montreal, it just makes me oh so happy. So there you go. Spot number 7, the great Roberto Clemente. Let's move on to spot 6. Alrighty, so as I just mentioned, here we are in spot 6. And to be honest, I almost forgot that I got this card this year. But when I pulled out my runner-up box and I saw it, I was like, oh, damn! This came to me through Instagram. Yes, through Instagram. And it was a hell of a price, meaning it was amazing. And it's probably going to be the only one I ever own, because I know these get very, very pricey. But I'm happy to own this one. And it's of a player that, unfortunately, again, like with Roberto Clemente in spot number 7, is not with us anymore. But while he was still here and while he was playing, he was amazing. So, folks, here in spot number 6, from what year is this? 2012-13 Fleer, I give you the only PMG I own. It's number to 100, so these are the PMG Reds. And it is of none other than the late, great Pelle Lindbergh. How awesome is that? The 2012 PMGs are just, to put it in a better phrase, so damn sexy. And especially the red, oh my god. And yeah, I saw this on Instagram. I hit up the guy who was selling it, and I asked him what his price was. And I'll be honest with you, I think I paid $80 for this. So anytime I could get a PMG for under $100, yeah, I'll take that offer. Now, mind you, since then, I haven't found any PMGs under $100. So, but if I do, I will take the person up on their offer. But yeah, Pelle Lindbergh, man, what a goalie this guy was back in the early 80s. And again, unfortunately, taken in the prime of his career, he I believe he was in a car accident. It was like in the winter time or whatever, and I think he was heading to practice or heading from practice or so. The situation's foggy. It's been a while since I read up on it, but yeah, it's unfortunate that he was cut down in the prime of his career, because Pelle Lindbergh was really, really something else. So there you go. Pelle Lindbergh out of 100, the red PMG. Now, from spot 5 and up, let's get to some slabs. Alrighty, so here in spot 5, we have from 1975 Topps, the Robin Yount rookie card. Again, another card that I never expected to ever own, but the situation came about one night, just looking around on Twitter, because again, I'll say it once, I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. I mean, Instagram is great for card deals and whatnot, same as Facebook Marketplace and that. But Twitter, oh my God, Twitter is more than just angry keyboard warriors and whatnot. There are tons, and I mean tons, of card sellers on Twitter, and I've found some pretty cool stuff on Twitter in the past little while, and sure enough, one night there was a seller. He had a bunch of stuff, and he had this Robin Yount. Yeah, it's only a 4, but hell, you could get a Robin Yount rookie card in a 4, and I paid like, I don't know, less than $30. Yeah, I'm gonna take that any day. And I mean, come on, one of the greatest players to ever play the game. So, and I mean, if you ask me, for a 4, this thing's in pretty nice shape. Yeah, sure, there's that little bit in the corner there, and it looks a little off-centered, left to right, but or yeah, up and down too. I mean, the name is like right by the bottom of the. Anyway, whatever. I'm not a grader. I'm just happy to have this in my collection, and yeah, man, Robin Yount rookie card, awesome. All right, on to spot number 4. So here in spot number 4, folks, we have a little dose of wrestling. Yes, and it just so happens to be from the 1987 Topps WWF. I believe this is the WrestleMania 3 series. It's none other than the rookie card of the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. Don't come at me, folks. The one and only Honky Tonk Man. Yes, sirree. When I got this on eBay a little while back, a couple months ago, and I got this because, geez, I think near the beginning of the year, or might have even been last year, I got my hands on a few wax packs of 87 Topps from a flea market, and I paid $5 a pack. Yeah, good luck paying that now for those wax packs. But anyway, I paid $5 a pack, and I opened a bunch of them, and actually I pulled the Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth sticker card, and I sent that in to PSA to get graded when I was at the expo in June, and the card has come back. I finally paid for it, and I have it sitting here in my filing cabinet, and I will do a video in the coming weeks showing it off. It's only one card, so it's not as big of a reveal as some folks, when they get like a, 20 or 30 card PSA submission. Me, it's one card. So they sent it back. They sent it to me in a yellow bubble mailer and everything. Very anticlimactic, but we'll open it up on camera and we'll see what I got. And I'm not keeping my hopes up for a super high grade, but if I could get anything over, say, I don't know, a 6, I'll be happy. But anyway, Spot number 4 isn't about Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth. It's about the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time, and I believe still holds the record for losing the Intercontinental Championship the fastest. If you remember, he lost the IC title to the Ultimate Warrior at SummerSlam. Was it 80? Was it 89? Or was it 88? Or was it in the 80? Anyway, he lost it in what, like 8 seconds? But still, hell of an entertainer. Yes, when you go behind closed doors, a lot of people say he is responsible for driving Jake the Snake Roberts down a very dark and bumpy road after he smashed that guitar over his back, because apparently it wasn't a, prop guitar. It was the real deal. But say what you will, myself, Honky Tonk Man, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So, there you go. There. You get a little shake, rattle, and roll from the Honky Tonk Man. All right, on to spot number 3. So now we're going from wrestling to comic books. And I feel this is very fitting to show off a Marvel card today, because I believe today would have been Stan Lee's 100th birthday. So all the pieces are falling into place here. So I have from the 1990 Marvel Universe, this is from the, I think this is Impel? I think? Yes, Impel. Exclusively distributed by Impel Marketing. 1990 Marvel Universe. Very, very iconic set when it comes to, non-sports card collecting. And it just so happens to be one of, if not my favorite Marvel supervillains, Mr. Kane Marco, a.k.a. the Juggernaut. And no, I'm not going to imitate that infamous line of his from Dark Phoenix, because I feel that completely ruined the Juggernaut. But thankfully, in Deadpool 2, they did the Juggernaut justice. They did the Juggernaut that I wanted to see, and not that, X-Men 3 Dark Phoenix Juggernaut. That was terrible. And they even got Vinnie Jones. Amazing actor. And quite the footballer, too. But, that wasn't Juggernaut. Now, if you saw Deadpool 2, that was the Juggernaut. And yes, when he made his debut on screen, and when I saw that in the theater, I was geeking out as much as Deadpool was in the freaking movie. Because I was sitting there with my cousin watching, going, oh my god, it's freaking Juggernaut. Yes. I geeked out extensively. But, again, this was, a late night eBay purchase. And, again, I think I paid like $10 for it or something. Mind you, from this set, there are a few other cards that I would love to add to the slabbed corner of my collection. The Punisher. The Punisher's Arsenal card, which is basically him standing next to his battle van. Well, actually, no. There's the Punisher solo, There's the Punisher in his assault vehicle or the battle van, whatever. And then there's the third card that's just the Punisher's arsenal. And it's just like, you know, the Punisher with a wall full of big guns and stuff. Really cool. I also really like the Ghost Rider card from this set. Very, you know, the 90s Ghost Rider with the bike with the big skull shield on the front. Very, very cool. I believe the Captain America card from this set is pretty cool looking. Of course, probably the most famous card from this set is, I believe it's the Mr. Fantastic, aka the Stan Lee rookie card, where it's Stan Lee's face and it's like each part of it is made up of a different Marvel hero. Very, very cool card. But yeah, there's a bunch of cards from this set that I would love to add to the collection. So, you know, who knows? Maybe this time next year, you'll be seeing some more 1990 Marvel Universe stuff popping up. Who knows? So that's spot number 3. Now, for the top 2. Now, when you see this card, you're probably gonna go, what? You're subjecting him to a runner-up spot and not putting him in your top 10? Before any of you out there make that assumption, just know that I have a few of these cards already, which is the main reason why I'm putting this in a runner-up spot and not in my top 10. This just so happens to be the first card of his that I now own that's graded. So, just putting that out there. And before I start coughing again, I'm going to take a little sip of coffee here. The Timmy's coffee I got today is actually good. The last couple times I got coffee from Timmy's, woo! Tasted like that bottom of the barrel. Blech. It was good today. Anyway, so now you guys are probably wondering, well, who the hell is your spot number 2? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you from 1990 score Canadian card number 439, first round draft choice for the year 1990. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Martin Brodeur rookie card. Yes, sir. So, again, yes, Marty Brodeur is making it in a runner-up spot and not on my top 10, just because this is now my, I think, 3rd or 4th Brodeur rookie. But again, this is the first Brodeur rookie I have slabbed. And, you know, it's an 8. I think it presents very well. And I'm pretty damn happy with it. So, there you go. Marty Brodeur rookie card. Score Canadian. And again, for those of you out there wondering what's the difference, it's the color of the writing for score. Canadian is red, and American is blue. I believe in 91 score, they still did that, and I think in 92 score, they still did that as well, the American-Canadian thing. And then I think by 93 or 94, they stopped that, because I think they changed their logo or whatever, so. But yes, spot number 2 goes to the immortal Marty Brodeur. I mean, was it a no-brainer that Marty Brodeur wasn't going to show up in a video? All right, on to number one. All right, we have arrived at spot numero uno. So for those of you who are still watching, I highly appreciate it. And I just wanted to say, before the year is out, at the time of recording this video, I am sitting at around 433 subscribers, I believe. And I just want to thank everyone out there who's taken the time to subscribe to my channel, leave all the awesome comments, leave all the likes and whatnot. They're very much appreciative. And then, as of recently, doing videos featuring Dad and my brother and whatnot, and, I'm just having a ball with them and reading all your comments saying, like how my bro, he's the star of the show, and yeah, he definitely is. Lucky buggers to pull in at Julio Rodriguez on Christmas. Well, technically, anyway, so to hit 430 plus subscribers, mind blown. So I guess you could say at this point, for 2023, we're gonna see if we could get to 450 and onward. So I haven't done a contest since 300, so I figure 450 is a good place to do my next one, don't you think? So anyway, so who's coming in at spot number one? Well, it just so happens to be a card that, well, I know quite a few of you probably have, but one person in particular I know has one of these along with me, and that is because I picked up the card for him, and I sent it his way, and that's none other than the GOAT, Mr. Brendan Jensen. He actually showed it off not too long ago in a mail video he did, and it's the 2020 Topps Stadium Club Bo Bichette rookie card. His is a 9. Mine is a Gem Mint 10. But this is probably one of, if not my favorite cards from this set. And it's not even a short print or whatnot. It's the base card from this set. But just the picture is gorgeous. The roof is open at Sky Dome. I still call it Sky Dome. You got the CN Tower towering over Sky Dome, and just, it's beautiful. And actually, I was looking on Trading Card Database, and the Vladdy Jr. card from this set, it's not a landscape, it's like this, also has the CN Tower in the background over him. And I tried looking on eBay for a graded version of that card, and for some reason there are none. So I don't know why, but if in the future I do find one, a graded Vladdy Jr. from this set, I'm gonna definitely try and find a Gem Mint 10 so I could pair it with this one, because I find, Bo and Vladdy, they're like PB&J. I mean, nothing against the rest of the Blue Jays, like, Kevin Biggio and all them, but, Bo and Vladdy, they're two peas in a pod, man. So, but yes, spot number one had to go to this beautiful Gem Mint 10 Bo Bichette rookie card. Also, I know if Spidey of the Arena Boys, if he's watching this, he's probably going, oh, yes! Because he's the only Bo Bichette super collector I know. So he's probably going, yeah, way to go, Frank. Also, another Bo Bichette collector I know is Adrian, aka A League of Her Own, who actually yesterday was her birthday. So I know I wished her a happy birthday on Discord, but Adrian, if you're watching this, a happy belated birthday to you. Hope it was awesome. Myself and Bobo wish you all the best. So, yeah. So there you go, folks. There are my 10 runner-up cards for 2022. Was fun amassing this group of cards. And let's just say I look very much forward to tomorrow to show you guys my top 10 list for the pickups I did this year. And then let's just say I'm very much looking forward to 2023 because I already started putting my list together, as I mentioned, and I'm going to have to start narrowing it down because there are some doozies on that list. One in particular, I'm probably going to have to save up a good chunk of cash for. Let's just say it's 1953 Topps. No, it's not Mickey Mantle. But I would put this card in Mantle territory. So, yeah. We'll see by this time next year if I'm actually able to get my hands on that card. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed this this top 10. And hope you guys have a great remaining Thursday. And I will see you back here tomorrow for the top 10 pickups of 2022. So, as I say at the end of every video, folks,